This is Marcus Koval with StudioMMA and MMA Net, and we're in Los Angeles, outside the Staples Center, where Mike Swick will be back on Saturday night after 2 years away from the UFC. First of all, welcome back. How is it so far?
Oh, great, man. I was just daydreaming for a second there. Great, man.
It's real. What's happening?
Okay, great. No, it's great to be back, man, and I'm just so excited to be going through this process again and be fighting, man. It's been a while, 910 days come Saturday, so.
You've really been counting this?
I've been counting, man. I have a book. 910 days. It's a long time.
And you're enjoying the process, including the weight cut?
Yeah, I'm enjoying everything. I'm just so appreciative to be in this position and to be fighting and to be featured on a main Fox card. So there's not much of the normal downside that I'm not even looking forward to. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to sweating weight and cutting and being nervous, and yeah, I love it.
So a lot has happened in the sport, and especially with the UFC. The amount that it's grown in the past 2 years, and you come straight back onto the main card for UFC on Fox. A lot more media, obviously, but any other differences?
No, I feel like, when I look back at the time I've had off, it seems like an eternity. But now that I'm here, it feels like I haven't skipped a beat, man. And it's just, I feel like I'm just getting right back into where I left off, like seeing all the guys and the staff, the UFC, and talking to all the guys that are doing interviews. Man, it feels great. I really feel like it hasn't been that long.
We saw you hitting pads earlier, and you really are in shape, amazing shape. Would you say you're in the best shape of your life?
I would say I'm in the best shape of my life. And I attribute that to eating how I've been eating, because of my health, I have to eat a very strict diet, which I would never have kept myself on if it didn't depend on that. And the upside to that is I get incredible shape, man. Every single thing I put in my body is extremely healthy, and I'm not eating anything else, So my recovery, my energy, my speed, everything just is great right now.
So we're in a country where obesity is the #1 killer. It's overtaken cancer. Changing your diet, and you're a professional fighter. It wasn't like it was that terrible before, I'm sure. Do you feel differences?
Absolutely, 100%. I didn't even eat a lot of vegetables back when I was a middleweight, and so now to be putting all these foods in my mouth and eating them every day, the quinoa and the wheat germ and the kale and the spinach, it's great, man, because I've grew a taste for it, and I love being healthy. I love how I feel happy. I love how I feel energetic. So, man, even if my health condition went away, I would stay to this diet for sure.
And what exactly is the health condition?
Well, final diagnosis was esophageal spasm, but over my welterweight career, I was getting misdiagnosed for numerous things: GERD and dyspepsia, a lot of medications I didn't need to be on. They were giving me just because I had this symptom or that symptom. So I'm juggling all this medicine, experimental treatments like shooting Botox into my esophagus, stuff like that. It's just been a nightmare, and most of them were wrong. And so I was doing all this and fighting and trying to live with it when I didn't even need any of that stuff. So I finally got diagnosed correctly, and then it was up to me to research and figure out how to get the supplements and the nutrients that I needed to perform at this level in my body and come out here and do it.
And we spoke to your main coach from AK, Javier Mendez, who's been your coach for a long time, who said, this is the best Mike Swick has seen. Would you agree?
Yeah, man, I think so, by far,
Fighting-wise as well?
Yeah, I feel great, and I'm appreciative. I have a whole nother outlook mentally, I'm just so happy to be a fighter and to have this opportunity. And fighting is so mental. Just that boost, that mental boost in your body just amps you up and makes you train harder, strive harder, work harder, So I definitely think it's the best I've ever been.
Now, a lot of people know you as the fighter, the guy from The Ultimate Fighter 1, but you're also an entrepreneur. What else do you do?
Well, yeah, I definitely like business. So I have a print shop in San Jose, California, Spartan Screen Printing, and then I'm working to build a gym in Thailand, and then I have a clothing line for the military called Combat Life. So more businessman right now, like just trying to venture into other things, but I love anything challenging, and business is challenging and rewarding. So aside from fighting, I enjoy those things.
I actually thought you were living in Thailand. You and Roger Huerta's opening a gym together, right?
We were, yeah. But we parted business ways. We had business differences, but I'm still pursuing a gym with my team on my own.
Last question for you. You were on The Ultimate Fighter 1. You and Chris, the crippler Lieben, had some exchanges. Now you're at 170, he's at 185. You had fought before the show and talking about fighting again. Could or would that fight ever happen again?
I don't know. We've tried to do it so many times. I don't know, man. You know, and he's a big guy, so I don't think he would ever cut to 170. And I'm big enough to get to 185 anymore. So I don't know. I would say probably not. But we're two of the last Mohicans, man. I mean, there's not many guys left from season 1 with all these guys retiring now, and Kenny retired, and you know all these other guys. Like, there's not many of us left now. You know, like so, it's crazy, man. Because there was so many of us for so long.
And you guys all had great careers, and yours is still ongoing. Looking forward to seeing you back in the cage on Saturday night here at the Staples Center in Los Angeles. Mike, thank you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it, guys.
Thanks.
Oh my God.
Programmet presenteras av Betsafe.com.